What did it mean to you, being a Bruin?
Yeah, it was good. Obviously, my first time being traded. Didn't really know what to expect, and everyone was great over there, and I really enjoyed my time when I was here.
What sort of
Yeah, we need to bounce back. Need a good start and try and play full 60 minutes. Obviously, they're a great team over there. They're really good at home too, so we need a big start.
Why do you think they've been able to keep it going the Krejci this year?
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of good players, a lot of depth. They buy into their system, so it's not surprising, and we're going to have to bring a good full effort tonight to try to win.
What did you learn about Marchand being a teammate with him that you did not know beforehand?
That he's a good guy.
What makes him a good guy?
He's just easy to get along with. He's funny. He's a lot of fun to be around.
Do you think you have kind of the insider information on him now that will be easier to kind of deal with him if he tries to get you off your game?
Yeah, I know he's just full of now, but he's probably going to try and do something tonight, but it's all in fun.
But you could maybe get under his skin, kind of reverse it.
Yeah, we'll see. He's pretty hard to get to. He's shifty out there.
How are you feeling? 9 games in, it's still early, but getting on. Where are you at with the Leafs' new team?
Yeah, no, I feel good. Great group of guys. We're just trying to find our team game now, and it starts tonight against a good team at home.
What stood out most about the Bruins culture in your time there?
Obviously the leadership with Bergeron, and they just a lot of veterans and a lot of depth mixed in, and the leaders are really good.
All right, so I know it's early, but how would you describe the significance of this game tonight?
Yeah, it's huge. They're off to a great start. Veteran presence over there that they know what to do, whatever it takes to win, and they're doing that. So good test for our group. Obviously, want to rebound from last game, and we're looking forward to the challenge tonight.
Are you surprised that they're doing what they're doing early this season without Bergeron and Krejci?
No, not at all. I mean, they got lots of depth there, and you look at guys like Marchand, and the veteran list goes on. I mean, they've been around for a long time for a reason, and they've had a lot of success. So good test for our group, and we're looking forward to it.
What sort of response do you feel like you're going to get from the team coming off a tough one on Tuesday?
Well, it starts with a good start, and then kind of let the rest take care of itself. But good test. I mean, what better team to do it against than division rival and one of the best teams in the league. So looking forward to it.
How are you feeling? 9 games in here. It's still early, but it's getting on. Where are you at with the new team?
Yeah, you start to get settled in, obviously, and a little more comfortable with your line mates and teammates, and chemistry gets going here and there, but still got lots of room to improve, and looking forward to that overall. But it's starting to settle in for sure.
What do you enjoy the most about this building? I know a lot of guys say it's pretty fun when you come in and you visit an opposing player.
Yeah, it's. I mean, their fans love their team here, right? So it's always fun, good atmosphere. It gets pretty loud. Played playoff series in here before, and it's up there with the best of them. So looking forward to it.
Is it a tough building to play in at times, or just fun?
Fun. I mean, I don't really look at any building as tough to play in, right? It's the National Hockey League, so every game's a good game, every day is a good day, and looking forward to it tonight.
What stands out about the way Ilya has kind of handled things? It wasn't the easiest start for him, but it seems like he's kind of getting it back. But what have you seen from him?
He's great. You look at how he practices, and that kind of speaks for itself. So he's coming in for sure, and big test tonight.
For you, trying to mix it up at the end of that last game, what's it like walking the line, trying to give a spark to the team? I know Sheldon said he didn't mind it. He likes that you're trying to mix it up, but not getting in the box.
Listen, at that point, the game was basically over, so probably not going to do something like that if you're still in the game, but at that point, get the emotions out, sleep better at night for sure.
Max, the Bruins goaltending duo, obviously dating back to even last season, super strong without revealing, how you guys scout them, but any weaknesses that you guys feel like you can capitalize on?
No, I think as a tandem, they were the best in the league last year, so there's obviously probably still, if not one of the top 3 goalie tandems in the league, and great test, as I said earlier, and it's going to be a good challenge.
Is the conversation just not get frustrated if it's not going in, but you guys are getting good shots, so on and so forth?
Keep it simple, and I think the more volume of shots you can generate, the better your chances are. This team does a really good job at clogging up the middle and then making it tough to get to those important areas, and we're going to find a way tonight.
Thanks.
Mitch, I know it's early, but how would you describe the significance of this game tonight?
Yeah, obviously a lot. It's a team that, regardless of what game it is in the season, they always play their systems. They always play it hard. So it's always a test when you come to this building or whenever you play this team.
Little Bergeron, but Poitras, I know you're an OHL guy. How much do you know about Matthew Poitras?
Yeah, I know about him a little bit. He's actually quite good friends with my brother-in-law and my wife's family. So, I've been hearing about him a lot just from them. And, obviously he's off to a great start and he's played very well for this team. So it's great for him and, kudos to him.
You're a young guy in this league still, but it's amazing how quickly guys seem to be able to come into the league and have an impact right away. Like he's 2 years out of the old minor hockey, basically.
I don't think so. I think if you get placed with great wingers or great line mates and you have confidence in yourself to do something out there, I don't think it surprises too many people. It definitely doesn't surprise me. I always thought that when you play with older people or, guys that you might think are a little better than, previous, and, I think you adjust pretty quick and, kind of get the rhythm with them quicker.
What's your sense of the group? Like, what sort of response are you expecting coming off that game Tuesday?
Yeah, obviously a lot. We need to play way hungrier. It doesn't matter if it's early in the season or not. We got to play every game like, it's do or die. So obviously that wasn't the fact against LA, and something that we talked about and need to be way better at.
Getting close to the 10-game mark, what do you think is the biggest area in need of improvement for you guys?
Penalty kill's one. We got to get our penalty kill going here. We're getting way too many goals against, killing the mojo. Obviously something that I take pride in and our team takes pride in as our special teams, and our penalty kill hasn't done it this year, and something we've talked about that we need to be a lot better about. So that's number one, and then just being harder to play against all over the ice, being more competitive, harder to play against, just trying to create more for ourselves offensively as well.
With the PK, is that because so many personnel, especially the forwards, are kind of new to it? Is that what you chalk it up to?
I think so. Obviously we do have a lot of new guys that are coming into this kill new and fresh, and I thought they have done a good job. It's just, every once in a while we just have a bounce not go our way, or something go wrong and it ends up in the back of our net. So in moments like that, you just got to bear down, stick to our structure, know what we're doing is going to work, and go from there.
It's been a tough start to the season for Ilya. What have you noticed about how he's been working his way back, trying to get back to his form?
Yeah, I don't think much changes of his attitude ever, and that's something that you want to see as a teammate. He's always the same guy. He's always having, laughs, smiles, and, being great for his teammates. So I think we've all said it multiple times. We got confidence in either goalie that's in our net. Both of them have played unbelievable when their number is called, and we got a lot of faith in Sammy that he is the number one goalie, and we have trust in him.
Did you see, I'm not sure if you saw his media scrum on Friday in Nashville, but you've spoken out about mental health and being open about how you're feeling. He was very open with us about, not feeling great. Do you like that as a teammate, that you can hear a guy being that honest?
Yeah, you don't want to hide your emotions. I don't think you play well when you hide your emotions, and you want guys to be honest with their emotions, and you want them to more so tell your teammates how you feel. So it's great for him to own up to it. I think we all do go through those moments of where you're not feeling great out there, or you're kind of doubting yourself, and it happens to all of us. And it's just trying to rebuild yourself up and know that you are a great player and can do special things.
Sheldon, it's early, but coming off that performance Tuesday and facing the top team in the division, how would you describe the significance of this game tonight?
Well, we want to get a response for sure, because of how we played the other night. But really, it's just about the fact we're playing against a very good team, a divisional opponent, going into a segment of the schedule here. We've got a bunch of divisional teams coming, so a chance to get right back at it, and we know we'll be challenged. So I expect we'll be ready for that.
In the history, when it comes to this group, how have you liked the way they do seem to respond more often than not?
Yeah, I really like that. I really like that about our group. I think that has been a bit of a trademark of our team, quite frankly, is we have responded very well when our backs are against the wall. We've played well against this team in this building, but it doesn't make it any easier to get a positive result. But like I said, I'm confident in our group's ability to respond, and I think that the opponent tonight will bring out the best in us.
The Bruins are getting the results, but they have a lot of different faces in there this season. What have you seen that has allowed them to maintain what they do?
Well, I think the biggest thing that I've seen is just they've got a great foundation. First of all, like their defense has stayed intact, and I know they got some changes here, for tonight's game. But through the season, their defense has been intact that they had last season. Their goaltending has been the best in the league, and they've got elite forwards that have really done a good job for them. And then they've got a really good team structure and culture, and they've been a very good team for over a decade here now. And there's some common denominators there that have stuck with them throughout that time that sort of set a high standard, and they've maintained that.
What have you seen from Ilya in practice the last few days that made you want to maybe kind of give him the shot?
Yeah, I just feel like he's battling, and it's like he didn't feel like he took a good step in Nashville with the game that he played there, and he needs to play. We need to have both guys thriving. Wall, of course, has played very well for us, but we also need to make sure that we're giving Sammy the opportunity to continue to grow his game.
What do you see as the biggest area in need of improvement for your group here, almost at the 10-game mark?
I don't know if I can pinpoint one area, quite honestly. There's a number of things that we can do better. I think our special teams a little bit lopsided with our power plays, had success, but our penalty killing has not been good enough. So that's an area of focus for us there on special team side of it. But I think also another sort of trademark of our team has been in years past significant time spent in the offensive zone, and as a result usually less time spent in D zone. So that's another area for me that we've talked a lot about, ways to go about that and do that better and have all four lines being able to accomplish it.
With the new faces on the penalty kill, working through that, how patient, I guess, can you be before you're like, we got to get this sorted out?
Well, I'm already impatient on it. It's that important. We've been talking about it. We've made switches. We've changed our approach a little bit in terms of the personnel. Obviously, we're spreading things out a little bit earlier and using Mitch in a different spot. And now he's back with Camper, and I feel like that's given us good starts to every kill. It's just a matter of getting through the full 2 minutes. So it's been a mix, quite honestly. It's a mix of some new guys, different guys slotting in and playing in different spots, and some of it's just execution for guys who have been here. So it's early, but a penalty kill has been a real asset for us. I feel like in years past here, and I'm confident that we'll get to that point as well.